we do have to do our traditional end of week video. So, are we ready? Are we ready, chat? Yes, it is got time. Doing the 30-30 Derringer. This one should be interesting. So let's go.
New year, new me. I think this year I'm going to listen to my critics and I'm going to try to be more serious. Starting now.
What? Why? No. What? What? Scott, what? No, no. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. No, Scott, stop. Oh, no, Scott, no. No, stop this. This is not you. Stop torturing yourself. Scott, no, you're gonna, what?
This gun functioned as it should. Delivered some energy, but I will say that was quite wasteful. Someone could have drank those. I'm gonna pick up my brass, clean this table up, and then we will move on to maybe just some paper targets. Eggplant is quite nice if you cook it right. You want to bread this.
Did it. They did. Whom told Scott he needs to act more serious? Who did I want a name? I want a name and an IP address. Who did this to our Scott? I will find you. Oh yes, I will find you.
Lightly on both sides. Throw it in the skillet, a little bit of salt and pepper. It's delicious.
Chuck away Scott and put in this pod person.
Next I have a chronograph set up. Let's see if we can get a reading on this ammo. So it looks like we had a reading of 951 feet per second.
Wait. No! No! God, no! This... Oh, Scott!
Great time for some watermelon.
Oh, look at how they've massacred my boy. Oh, God, look at how they've massacred our boy. Someone get this man a 50 BMG stats. We need to bring Scott back, and a 50 BMG is the only way. It's the only way. Or maybe a 30-30 Derringer.
This is a nice gun. Fires as it should. And this is a tripping hazard. You should always pick up your range and make sure there's no sticks or anything like that lying around. Not good.
Stop this torture! Oh my God! Scott, I realize you're not Canadian, so you're not an expert at this, but you are very nearly violating the Geneva Convention. Seriously! Oh God, my phone just went off. I just triggered my voice assistant by saying that. It's torture. This is just absolute torture. Oh. Yes.
New year, new me. New year, new me. New year, new me.
Oh my God.
New year, new me. New year, new me. New year, new me.
No. New year, better you, Scott. It needs to be New Year, better you. We want better Scott.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And this is a 30-30 lever action rifle, the most common deer hunting cartridge in the United States. The 30-30 is most commonly found in a lever action platform. There are some companies out there like Magnum Research that make some pretty cool 30-30 pistols, but today I have something I have never seen before, and I am very excited about a 30-30 Derringer. So this is an American Derringer, and like I said, it is chambered in 30-30, which is a deer hunting rifle cartridge.
That's insane.
This little guy right here only has 3-inch barrels, which technically you're only getting about, I don't know, a ½ inch of barrel because the cartridge itself is about 2.5 inches long. So to load this little guy, you just flip this lever, and then the barrel's open, and you can put 2 rounds of 30-30 in there. Now this does only fire
this is
one
gonna be
barrel
insane.
at a time. When you pull the hammer back, it fires the first barrel, and then when you pull it back again, you will fire the second barrel if you are still hanging on to the gun. I've had the pleasure of shooting some very powerful pocket pistols, but never a 30-30. So needless to say, I am very excited about today's video. So let's go get set up and get started. So first things first, let's just take...
Okay, Xanax, he is the king of recoil, so I'm going on the assumption that his fingers will be just fine, but with only like an inch of clearance off the barrel, number one, it's gonna kick. But number two, the accuracy on this has got to be terrible. I have to imagine that this thing is not gonna be all that accurate because it's got like next to no barrel to basically facilitate a round twist. And I got a feeling that when it comes out of the barrel, it might tear off almost immediately.
A few shots with this and see just how hard she be kicking. So we're gonna get it loaded up with 2 different rounds. I have a 170 grain 30-30 soft point, and then I have some Underwood ammo 140 grain controlled chaos. The key with these Derringers is to make sure you keep it pointed in a safe direction and you don't get your hand in front of these barrels once it's loaded. So I'm gonna put the 140 grain in the lower barrel. I'm gonna put the 170 grain in the upper barrel. I'm gonna close this. They recommend putting the safety on. Okay. We are good to go. All right.
Boy.
Now I guess I'm going to shoot it. Here we go. Get a real good grip on there. You can see I can only get about 2 fingies on that grip.
Oh, God.
Right.
This is going to suck.
Oh. Wow.
That again. I want to see that shot again. That is... Hold up. Let's see here. Not so much the fireball that we were expecting, but that kick. Like, the hammer. Oh, man. Every time he shoots, that hammer is going right into the webbing between his thumb and his forefinger. You could see it. It's... When he fires, it... Boom. That's going to hurt his hand before too long. Believer, you're right. Yeah, this is like the noisy cricket. You're right.
Wow. Okay. That sent quite the shockwave through my hand and my fingies. That was the 170 grain round. Let's try the 140 grain. Give my hand one of these. Look at my knuckle. My knuckle is already red.
Thank God.
Where that trigger guard kissed it. All right. Let's try the other barrel. Here we go.
Oh. Ew, God. Oh, God. That was even worse. Oh, that was even worse that time. Look at how sharply. Ew, that's gonna hurt. Ew, die.
Okay. I think I probably should have checked I may have fired the lower barrel first because that one kicked a lot harder. That was definitely the heavier round. You know, it's kind of cold. It's kind of cold out here. Maybe I'll go put on some gloves, you know, so my fingers don't get too cold. Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm just reading my book. Just joking, I can't read. But if you can read, you should check it out. There's a link in the description down below. And the best part is a portion of every book sold goes to support families whose children are fighting cancer through the Parker Project. So if you want... It's not a good sign. That means we're going to have 3 more months of winter. First up is going to be the good old water jug test. I have 10 1-gallon water jugs. We're going to take a shot at it with the 30-30 Derringer and see what kind of penetration we get. Okay, for this shot, I'm going to be loaded up with another 130 grain 30-30 round. Load that into the top barrel. And I got on my handy dandy gloves because, you know, it's just kind of chilly out. Fingertips get cold. Has nothing to do with the extreme recoil pulsing through my hand. All right, here we go.
Okay. Where did that strike? I'm curious. Where was the strike point? There it is. Okay, dead center. Wow. Dead center. Okay. Dead fucking center. I'm impressed. So we got 1, 2. Impacted 3. Might have hit 4. It's hard to tell.
Man, that 30-30 Derringer is nothing to shake a stick at. Alrighty. The first water jug surprisingly did not explode. We hit our second jug, and then it looks like we flew out the side of the third jug. So I guess I'm gonna have to shoot it again. Okay, round 2. Here we go. Golly.
Looks like it was still 3. Looks like it was still 3 jugs.
Oh. I think we lost it again.
Yeah, it's just diverting off the
It
side.
seems like that round is getting squirrely. We got 4 more jugs.
Yeah.
I guess I could try it one more time.
Oh yeah, absolutely a keyhole. As soon as it passes through, because I think it passes through the first one clean. That passes through the first one clean, but as soon as it exits out the first one, then it starts keyholing, and that's why you're seeing all the sides just get the 2 jugs basically just like get ripped apart. And because it's keyholding, it just when it hits that third jug and it hits the water, it just skips right out.
Oh, I think we may have caught it that time. I'll just put that in my pocket. Fits in there quite nicely. We went through 1, 2, 3. Oh. We may have slipped out the bottom of 4.
Oh wow, he keeps losing it.
Right here in the table. Oh, it is in the table. Hold on 1 second. Take a look at this.
Huh?
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is right there. So, judging from what I'm seeing, it looks like we are losing so much velocity and power that this is acting like a full metal jacket. It's not even expanding, but still went through quite a few water jugs. All right, well, up next, we're going to see if we can shoot through a truck with a 30-30 Derringer. I'm loaded up with another 170 grain soft point. Let's see what happens. I guess I'm going to take a knee, and, well, here we go.
This could be... Okay.
This thing, even with my gloves, you know, to keep my hands warm, is quite a handful. So we hit right here, and then I'm not really sure if we even made it through the first door.
Eh?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me check the other side. Nope. I'm not seeing any new holes.
Interesting.
When it comes to shooting
Okay.
through a truck, I'm going to say a 30-30 Derringer is not the right tool for the job.
I would have liked to have seen him shoot a controlled chaos. He was shooting a soft point on that one. I kind of would have liked to have seen him use the 140 grain controlled chaos, because that one might have actually been able to make it through the door.
All right, up next, we're going to do a little bit of a comparison. We're going to shoot some stuff with the 30-30 Derringer and the 30-30 rifle, see what kind of differences we get in energy transfer and penetration. And our first target is going to be 10 pounds of sour cream. So moving forward, I'm going to try to give the Derringer the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to stop using the soft points and start using the lighter 140 grain controlled chaos round.
We're saying, Victor, and
maybe we'll get a little more energy transfer out of this. All right, here we go. Golly.
Nice. And you know what? Granted, he is firing from short range. It's kind of surprisingly accurate. With next to no barrel to give it any kind of a twist. At least at short range, it's kind of accurate, which makes sense because Derringer is kind of like a belly gun. It's not made for range, so pretty effective both in accuracy and, of course, in stomach power.
That was pretty good. Even with a little tiny short barrel, those controlled chaos rounds did quite a bit of damage. I do think I hit a little bit low though. Look at that. It's just it's sprayed all over the table like the sound.
Okay, admit it. Whose desk looks like this after my streams? Especially when I watch a Pew video. Go ahead, you can admit it. Hands up if this is your desk after I finish a Pew video. I regret nothing.
Table, like the sour cream had a really wet fart.
No, that's my chair, not my desk.
Henry lever action. I expect it to be a little more eventful. Here we go. Oh!
It'll reset. Shantae! Oh, wow.
I'll tell you what, we have not had snow this year. I think that'll do, though. Oh, my gosh. Let's move on to something else. Up next, we're going to have two targets. We have 2-pound cans of chili and 24-ounce containers of cottage cheese. And if you're upset about me shooting cottage cheese, you really need to look yourself in the mirror because that is just disgusting. It's the texture. Okay, I am loaded up with 2 more rounds of the 140 grain controlled chaos. Let's start out with the cottage cheese. See if I can hit it. Golly. Okay, wow, that was actually quite a bit of energy transfer.
That was pretty good.
Now for the chili. Here we go. Okay, well.
Did he hit him?
That out.
He missed. He was high. He was a little high. He skimmed the top of it. Hang on, you could actually see it in slow-mo. Come on. And... oh, wait! No! I'm wrong! He didn't! He literally dotted the eye. Watch right here. The dot of the eye. Right here, okay? Frame by frame. You see it's yellow? Now it's black. He literally dotted the last I in the word chili. And it just, I think it, and there's the round. I think it went anyway, clean through. Holy crap.
These gloves are doing a pretty good job at keeping my hands warm, you know, but they still kind of hurt. I'm not really sure why. Blew through the cottage cheese and we had some good energy transfer, but with the chili, just zipped right through that thing. That could be because maybe most of the chili is a little lower, but I don't know. We are losing quite a bit of velocity with this one. Let's see what happens when we hit it with the rifle. All right, 30-30 rifle. Cottage cheese is up first. Here we go.
And goodbye. Ho ho ho. It's beginning to look a lot like cheese miss.
That is chunky. How about the chili? Here we go. Oh, we still got one more.
Oh! Roll on. And I have to wonder if it's the barrel length, because it's got barrel length, it's able to actually give the bullet the twist that it needs for basically, you know, and plus it's got a longer runway, so it's basically giving it more power. It's so impressive that it just zipped right through that chili can, though.
Oh man, that never gets old. Yes, this table is starting to look like a piece of modern art. I mean, this is beautiful. Look at all these colors and textures and shapes and designs. I'm telling you, that's pretty impressive. I'm not trying to brag.
Anyways, the table.
Let's move on to some more targets. I'm still not satisfied. I need to get a little more data on this Derringer. All right.
Well, I mean, Rudy, 30-30 maybe wasn't made for pocket pistols, but I'll tell you something. It's performing pretty goddamn well as a pocket pistol. I gotta say, I'm impressed. Like that, it would be effective.
Up next, we are going to do a body armor test. This is a Premier Body Armor, soft armor, level 3A vest. This should stop up to 44 Magnum. We're gonna see if it can stop 30-30 out of a Derringer and a rifle. I have a 5-gallon water jug. Just gonna place that around it. And now I'm gonna shoot it. I can't really decide which round I wanna use, so I'm gonna use both. We have the 170 grain soft point. I'll put that in the top barrel. And then we have the 140 grain controlled chaos. We'll put that in the bottom barrel. All right, soft point is first. Here we go. Golly.
God, you can't even see the hole it left.
Chaos. Oh.
Yeah, you can kind of see the hole right there.
I'm so glad I wore these gloves. My hands are really getting beat up by all this cold weather, you know. Let's have a look-see. We have some water leaking out, but I wonder
Did
if
it
it's
crack
from
it,
actually
though?
making it through the vest or just sheer energy transfer.
Thinking it's just sheer impact.
Over me. We hit right there and right there. No. We stopped.
Yeah, it's just the impact.
But it looks like
just cracked it.
We still had quite a bit of energy come through the vest because she be leaking. Now
that will crack a
I'm
rib.
going to
if you get hit by that wearing a
flip
vest,
this over,
you're gonna get a rib crack.
and we will shoot the fresh side with the 30-30 rifle. Going to use both rounds for the lever action rifle as well. Soft point is up first. Here we go. Okay.
Wait. Where did he hit there? Where did he hit there? Hang on. Damn, dead center. That was a dead center fucking hit. Yup. Boom. Oh, God. Yeah, the energy. Jeez.
Well, let's go ahead and shoot it a second time anyways. Controlled chaos. All right. Let's check that out.
Okay. God. The shockwave that goes with that.
So, our first shot was right here, I believe. And then our second shot is right here. Yeah. So, first shot,
Good night.
blew through the vest. Second shot, blew through the vest. Now, take into consideration, this vest is not rated for a 30-30 rifle, but apparently it is rated for a 30-30 Derringer. So with a Derringer or a pocket pistol, one thing that you really have to look out for is when you are loading it or cocking the hammer. These barrels are so short that it's very easy to put your hand in front of them when doing those things. So up next, I have a Ballistic Dummy Labs hand.
What are we doing here?
Take a shot at it and see what would happen if you had a negligent discharge with your 30-30 Derringer. Emergency room visit.
Okay.
Coming in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go see if we can find our hand, shall we?
Straight. Did that go straight through? Hold up. What was the impact? Like we could see the exit. We saw the exit. By the way, look at that beautiful ring of fire. That we have not seen that yet. That is fucking cool. That it does a literal ring of fire when it shoots. Oh, that is cool. And then, yeah, we see all of it. We see the exit wound. I'm curious where the entry wound is. I think it's right here. I'm guessing that's the entry wound right there.
All right. Oh.
I mean, Fishy is, the Seth's point was because the barrel is so short that you might accidentally like try it because the barrel is so short and the method in which you have to load it where you have to actually flip the barrel open like that and then to close it, you could like maybe accidentally curl your hand around the barrel, around the barrel itself, trying to close it just because the mannerism or the mechanism, it's that it like just and like the way someone would naturally grip something like that is a possibility. It's not like they're it's not a matter of someone just being dumb or cavalier or just being an idiot like with a Darwin. It's just that just by the nature of the Derringer and the way that the break open mechanic works and how it's like you have to flip it all the way around, almost like over 180 degrees. Like you almost have to flip it like 260 degrees. You could accidentally, just by the normal way you grip things, is to grip the barrel when you're closing it, and like part of your hand could overlap over the barrel's opening by mistake. I think is kind of what he was demonstrating.
So here is our hand. Looks like you would have a nice, clean little hole.
There it is.
Lots of unburnt powder all over your palm. As for the exit hole, that is not looking too good, and it does look like we made it through some bones. So a 30-30 Derringer negligent discharge would be no bueno. So there's one last thing that I need to know about the 30-30 Derringer. Is it any good for trick shots? Well, I could not find a volunteer for this trick shot, so I have a Ballistic Dummy Labs zombie bus and a can of Spam. I'm going to put the can of Spam on his head, balance it, and see if I can plink it off there with the 30-30 Derringer. Also, do a push-up every time I say 30-30 Derringer in this video, and I promise you, you will hit your New Year's resolution goal. All right, so Spam up. This is going to require extreme concentration. Here we go. All right, don't move.
Do it?
Sit very still. Oh! Oh! Okay.
You were a little bit low there, Scott. Oh. Good news, chat, good news. The spam is okay. We can all breathe easy. The spam will survive.
Not good for trick shots. Bear protection maybe, but no on trick shots. Okie dokie. We definitely missed. We hit Mr. Zombie, and we made it through Mr. Zombie. So I guess you could add to the list 30-30 Derringer, good for zombie defense. Now how about a 30-30 rifle? Oh dear.
I'd say very effective. Oh God. Completely blocked the ocular.
Oh.
Look at the bone sticking out.
Maybe one point blank.
Oh my slide. Oh God.
I think your rifle will do just fine. Let me know what you thought about these
Blasted out the ass of the table. It completely blew its ass out.
In this case, it's brains.
In the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on awesome new content. And if you want to pick up a nifty Kentucky Ballistics t-shirt, swing over to KentuckyBallistics.com. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
Oh, that was great. Oh, that was great. That man, you know what? That Derringer would really make for a great little pocket pistol if you really needed one.